Welcome to another episode of
NERDOUT!
We, the other night, went to go see...
the greatest movie of the summer.
Independence Day Resurgence.
And
And we will discuss that.
Yes, we will.
Anyone who's not familiar, ID4 Independence Day, the original movie, came out in 1996.
Which is 20 years ago.
20 years ago. That's crazy.
I don't like to think about that.
I don't either. It feels like yesterday, like, you know...
Yeah?
I mean, not yesterday, but it definitely feels like, you know...
It's 19 years old.
19, that's crazy. There's one thing I could say about Independence Day, like, when I came out of... I remember watching that movie, and I was on the edge of my seat.
Mm-hmm.
It was very intense. I don't know if it was because it was one of the first of those kind of, like, big...
Disaster invasion movies. It was patriotic. Yeah, man, right? I mean, it was.
It was, absolutely. Yeah. And, but the thing is I've watched it fairly recently, and I still enjoy it. Now, is that because I mean, did you...
I think there's a bit of nostalgia that goes along with it.
Yeah.
And I also think it's a good movie.
Yeah,
you know, it's a fun-ass movie.
Right.
I mean, you know what? You get to see the Air Force kick the shit out of evil aliens.
Likable characters. Likable characters.
Yeah. Pretty good acting.
Yes.
You know, good popcorn flick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good feel-good movie.
Very good popcorn flick. And here we are 20 yeyears later. We went to go see Independence Day Resurgence 2. And
Resurgence 2.
What did you think?
It was pretty good. I mean, you know what it reminded me of?
No.
The trailer for it.
Okay.
Except 2-hour version of it.
Okay.
Which, I mean, and I know that sounds like, but it really looked just like the trailer. Mm-hmm. The trailer was like, whoa, wait, Independence Day 2 with more people, bigger fights.
Right.
That's what it was to me. I mean, and it's like, I really enjoyed it, but I didn't expect a lot out of it. I mean, like... I'm going to understand you thought I was sort of shitty?
No, not necessarily. I thought it looked beautiful. I thought it absolutely looked spectacular. Like, you know, with all these movies that they come out with all the CGI special effects, like, they sort of get lost and you just kind of, I think it looked beautiful.
I thought it did too. It looked,
it looked stunning.
It looked good. They got the CG right.
I liked those jets. The vehicles. By the way, just to let you know, we're going to probably throw some spoilers in here, so here's just spoilers.
Oh, yeah, if you haven't seen it.
Yeah. The problem was with the first one, this was I think it was a fun movie, but I don't think that there was the same level of magic or intensity to it. Again, it's kind of hard because I'm like, I don't want to overanalyze Independence Day because it's a popcorn.
Exactly. Exactly.
So. Here's the thing I can say about it. Like, comparing it to like Star Wars Force Awakens, what they did a similar thing. They sort of kept the old timers and also introducing a whole new crew of young guys. Here's what happened with Star Wars Force Awakens, though. I felt that the young cast did such a spectacular job that you didn't even really care about the old characters. I mean, you did, but you know...
You didn't mind them handing off the torch. You weren't begging for more, like, oh, fuck these people, I want to see more.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. With Independence Day, I didn't feel the same way. The young guy who played the new Will Smith, he wasn't bad.
Well, he wasn't great.
No.
Yeah, he wasn't great. No. You know, and like, whatever, Thor's brother.
Yeah, Liam Hemsworth's little Thor.
Yeah, little Thor. I mean, okay, generic, good-looking guy.
Handsome guy.
But what I did like is the women weren't so hot in it. They were ugly.
Oh, yeah, they weren't. You're right.
The Chinese woman and who was the other woman?
Yeah, just like white girl.
Yeah,
no, you're right. They weren't like unbelievable.
But there weren't boobs and jumpsuits zipped down the air, like flying the ship.
Maybe that would have made it a little
better.
Maybe
it would have.
But like there was no like they tried to have those same like characters. Like they tried to make the guy who was sort of like nerdy or like and then the guy that was like Jeff Goldblum. By the way, Jeff Goldblum, he fucking rocks, dude.
Yeah, he still did a good job.
No, he's just the coolest guy.
Yeah, he hasn't changed. Like
he's so cool. Man. He's so cool. I think that the young cast just didn't have the same like magic. Like in the original Independence Day, like I remember really liking Harry Connick Jr. And I liked Randy Quaid. Like you liked these sub characters, these like side stories. With this,
I didn't though.
You didn't.
Like the whole part.
You didn't care when Randy Quaid went down to save the world.
I did, but I thought the whole side story with him and his kids and the bus was so boring.
Yeah.
Like, I hated that part. But yeah, when he gave it up in the end, and like, yeah, that was
I was
sweet.
like, yeah, you did it. Yeah.
I was too, and yeah, this movie didn't happen.
Right. Like if they
They
would have
tried,
cared,
but
yes,
failed.
they did try.
They
did
failed.
try.
Yeah.
I think it was. Oh, and in this, like, I think Bill Pullman did really well. I think you could tell that he was acting. He had a limp in this movie. Okay, he had a limp through this whole movie. He's beat up limp. So at the end, I'm going to spoil it if you haven't seen it. He shaves his beard and he decides that he's going to sacrifice himself, and all of a sudden, he's like, limp goes away, just magically disappears.
Yep.
And it was like, what the fuck? He was like limping through the whole movie, and now he cuts his beard, he's combed his hair, and he's gonna save the world, and he's got no limp. That was just bad things. And then also,
director's cut.
Yeah,
that's so gonna be covered in the director.
It was bad.
You know they cut that shit.
Well, they should have.
I'm not excusing it either.
Yeah.
I'm just like, wouldn't you guess there's a?
I don't think they're gonna
has
do
to
a
be
director's cut. I think they're kind of like they just expect people to buy into it. There's also a scene where the president of the United States is giving a speech, and Bill Pullman just casually walks up on the podium. It's like, seriously, Secret Service would have put an end to that. But it just, there was just little things like that where it's like, I could buy into like these crazy alien scenarios, but I couldn't buy into the fact that Bill Pullman's limp went away.
I guess the whole thing is the movie is so ridiculous.
It was.
It's so many different levels, and I guess it depends on how you watch it, of what you're willing to excuse. Because you're like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But what's more ridiculous is like when the huge ship lands that's the size of a continent.
Yeah.
I mean,
oh yeah,
like that would have thrown off the gravitational. That would have sucked the moon into the Earth. I mean, that would have been like an extinction level event. Like a little meteor killed the fucking dinosaurs.
Yeah.
I mean, this would have wiped everything. There would have been debris for the next 100. But I get it. It's like, but you can let that go. But you can't. You can't let the president get past Secret Service with his cage.
It's like choose your ridiculous like disbelief.
Yeah, and she's even like, oh, surprise.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's
like,
okay.
Like nothing surprises a fucking president surrounded by
Sneaking
Secret
up.
Service. Yeah,
Right.
It's like, yeah, it cheated.
You know who was the who acted their ass off in this movie? I'm going to give it quick credit. Brent Spiner. I think Brent Spiner came into this movie giving 100%, and you could sense that. Like you could sense that he was really into it. And the guy who played
his boyfriend
was really
was
good.
it his boyfriend or were they just friends?
Oh, it definitely boyfriend.
Okay, I mean, I don't remember that from the.
I don't remember that either, but
so they
I think
added.
it was pretty clear. I think it was pretty clear.
Which I loved it. I actually like when
that was a heartfelt moment.
Yeah,
like, you felt.
I actually almost like.
Yes.
I was
got
upset.
a little teary?
I was upset. Yeah.
But that's what I wanted. I wanted you to get upset when these people sacrificed themselves.
Too many speeches.
Too many. And they didn't work.
Speeches. It didn't work.
They did not work. Like you. That's in the first one. You got those like.
You
and we will beat the enemy because we are the USA. Like they tried this shit. No, man, I wasn't buying it.
I mean, I still loved this movie, even though it failed. Like on the spot, I'm like. Fail, but I still loved it. Like
I enjoyed it.
Like it is the guiltiest pleasure probably that I've got right now. One of them.
Yeah, it was a guilty
terribly
pleasure.
Good. I thought it was terribly good.
Yeah, it was terribly good. Like I will watch this again when it comes out on Blu-ray or whatever. I'm not gonna buy it, but I certainly when it's on HBO or something, I will watch it again. It was not a good movie, but I did enjoy it. I will say visually, again, it was stunning. Like I love the design of the aircraft, like the
I want a toy.
Yeah,
man.
I would
want
totally
a toy of that shit.
Totally dig the. I would like the jet.
The useless adventures.
I
don't even know their names.
I can create my own stories.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't remember the name.
No, exactly. You don't remember it.
Little Thor.
It's going to fail, though. I think it's not going to. I don't think it's.
Do you think it's not going to do good?
I don't think so. Because the thing is, it's not going to build a word of mouth. Because it really isn't a good movie. It's like it's watchable. It's good. It's okay.
But
like
were you going to see a good movie?
Right.
Did you think it was going to be good?
I think I thought it was going to be a tad bit more fun. Like I think, but it was fun. It was.
See, I thought it was more fun than the first one. And
that's crazy.
I know you say it's crazy.
That's crazy.
It's like it had bigger battles, more action.
It did, but like. I remember I was like really like on my edge. Like the cast brought it in the first one. This one, like the young cast looked like they were really nervous and not quite confident.
Which they probably were dealing with like Bill Pullman, Jeff Goldblum.
Right.
My
Judd Hirsch was great.
Judd Hirsch. He was awesome. He was actually.
There was some unbelievable. Certain people who lived. Yeah.
Awesome. I loved that, and it was so bad, and I loved it how bad it was, but it was bad in a good way.
It was a bad good movie. It was or good bad movie. I mean, it was watchable. There was a couple. What separated it from the original Independence Day, beside all the other shit I just said, is that like. In Independence Day, from beginning to end, I think it was pure escapism. Like, there wasn't a moment where I zoned out of the story and started thinking about, oh man, I gotta make sure I do my laundry. Like, I want pure escapism. This one, there was a few little parts where I started thinking about shit I had to do the next day, and I had zoned in and out.
It had some downtime, but I mean, part of it too is Independence Day started off in the real world.
Yeah,
it's like, oh,
it's true.
It just
You're right.
created, holy shit, you believed it. Because it's just like, holy shit, you're seeing it all new for the first time. Right. Where it's like the second movie created a reality based on what you had already seen, not based on what you know. So it's sort of like you got to go along with that.
Yeah.
Like, would it really be like that? It's like there was that whole thing, and it's like,
did you like the big alien queen? Like running around? You were cracking up, man.
I loved it.
You were cracking up.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
It was so ridiculous.
But I loved it. Yeah. It was like, dude, we need Godzilla all up in this shit. Which it probably was an homage to, because he did Godzilla. Roland Emmerich did that.
That terrible Godzilla. That's right.
Yeah,
he did
a bad movie.
It was a bad movie. Can I confess something? I think when I saw it in the theater, I think I came out liking it.
That Godzilla?
Yeah, I do. I don't remember, but I think...
I don't remember it either.
I think I remember liking it when I got out of the theater, but I can't remember if I sincerely liked it or if I was just like, yeah, this is fine. I don't know. Or I felt like I obligated to like it. Yeah, I mean, look, if you're going to go see one movie this summer, this is not the one you should see, in my opinion.
Oh my God, no.
But if you're like me, where you like space movies...
If you're a nerd, go see it, for God's sake. It doesn't have to be good.
It's not... I don't think it's offensive.
It's not hateful. It's okay.
I thought X-Men Apocalypse was offensive. I hated X-Men Apocalypse more than this. Like, I hated that movie.
I haven't even seen it. I mean, I don't even care to see it.
I could have done an hour-long review on how terrible that movie is, but there's no point.
So you would take it? Yeah.
I would absolutely go see Independence Day again before I would see it.
I mean, that's how I felt. I watched it. Yeah, it's got its shortcomings.
Yes.
But I didn't find myself wanting that time back.
No, definitely.
Which is like, like X-Men. I haven't even seen it. And I felt like, I don't think I could. Like, it was.
Well, I mean, you should watch it because it's your responsibility.
I agree. I will watch it.
I thought X-Men was so cheesy that, like, I have a no talk rule in the theater. Like, I don't want to talk to anybody. Like, if you don't talk to me, don't talk to me. And even Stacy and I, we leaned over at each other. And we were just like, this is so fucking cheesy, and we both cracked up, and it was like we had to
in a bad way though. It was that bad.
Yeah,
man.
I did not like.
Now I have to see it.
I think Apocalypse looked so ridiculous. I think everybody looked so ridiculous, but I'm getting off topic. I'd like to know what you guys think. It seemed like it was pretty much like. I mean, I get what I have a lot of respect for Bryan Singer too. I just think that he didn't have complete control over this movie, or he was just. I don't know. There's something different.
Gave a shit probably either.
The story was just like it was long. It felt like this was like beginning to end. It was like you said. It was guilt. No guilt. Entertainment. Yeah. So if you feel like you are obligated to see nerdy sci-fi space movies, I'm gonna say go see it. If you don't, but if you are really uptight about your 2 hours, and you only see like one movie a month, and you won't spend any more time seeing a movie if you're not into it, then you probably want to skip this one. If you're expecting something, for me,
you're not gonna see a groundbreaking
movie.
But if you find visually, entertainment. And just ridiculousness and action and all that, and you don't want to think too much about it, go see it.
Yeah,
you'll enjoy it. I mean, it's fun. I thought it was fun.
Yeah,
it was boring.
It was fun enough.
It was fun enough.
If anything, go see it for its visuals. If you are into visuals. It was visually stunning.
And if you liked the first one. I mean, it's a legitimate follow-up. The one thing that it does do...
It sets up a third one.
Yeah.
But, which the third one could be incredible.
If they do it...
Space.
Well, I don't know if this is going to generate...
I don't think it is. I think it's done. I'm sorry.
But the one thing it does, which a sequel should do, it followed up with every character from the first one.
Yeah.
Except David's wife.
Yeah.
And Melissa, did I peed her in that? Was she mentioned?
I don't remember.
Well, other than that, every character it followed up with, and I enjoyed that. I thought, like, you know what? That's an honest way to do it.
That brings me to a point. Did you think that maybe every character was a little too interconnected? Like, didn't it seem like a little bit like? It seemed like everyone was either engaged to be married to each other, related, or a little bit, maybe a little bit too close.
Yeah, I think just that's how they do shit in movies
and
now.
They definitely are they're trying to hit the Chinese market hardcore in this movie. So, Andy, just a warning, don't see this movie because they are going after that Chinese dollar, and it's very clear in this movie. Yeah, I mean, did you not notice that?
Like, how so?
Just by, like, trying to appeal to the Chinese market by really incorporating
I guess there were a lot of Chinese characters in it.
I don't have an issue with it, but it was pretty blatant that they are trying to appeal to, because the Chinese market's very strong right now for films, and movies that don't do well in the U.S. can go and do great in China. Like, I think World of Warcraft did that. Like, I think they did miserable.
Is that even out yet?
Yeah, it was out. Was
it terrible?
I don't know. I would go see it if you wanted to see it, but it looks awful.
Yeah,
I like Duncan Jones though, but it did.
Duncan Jones directed it.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
In Moon?
Yeah, it's crazy. Isn't that crazy?
No way.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
He's entitled a bad movie.
Yeah, he is.
What else did he do? Moon? What? Is that it?
I think he had one other one, but I can't think of it.
I mean, I've had a lot of respect for him because he didn't take his dad's name.
Yeah.
Like, I was reading that whole thing about it just to do it on his own. I think that's sweet. But that's horrible.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, they're definitely like it'll probably do well in China, and it probably won't do so well here. But it was definitely it was no longer like an American film. Like, it was like, let's go for the international market, which I understand financially you got to do that, I guess.
Just don't sell out.
Yeah.
Don't sell out for a buck. That pisses me off.
It was a bit of a
problem. Like, making a movie to appease different groups as long as it doesn't sell.
As long as it doesn't go Transformers: Age of Extinction. That was absolutely out of control.
Worst movie ever, maybe.
I think Revenge of the Fallen was worse. Revenge of the Fallen with robot nuts.
That's terrible.
Pissing at people. That was the worst movie. Like, I think I seriously got angry after watching that movie.
It's shame on Michael Bay. He keeps saying, "I'm never gonna do it again."
Shame on Hasbro.
Shame on Hasbro.
Like, why? Just
on everybody.
Let go of that. Let go.
Would you let go of $1 billion?
No, that's not.
I mean, they make so much fucking money, and it's crap. And he doesn't even show up.
No.
I mean, like, he doesn't. Like, he so doesn't give it. He's getting paid to do shit.
Yes, literally.
Shows up on the set late. Like,
literally,
he does not give a shit.
Absolutely.
About him. Man, I think he's laughing his ass off. Like, I'm gonna make the worst movie. I'm gonna make a worse movie than that one and make $1 billion fucking dollars in the boardroom.
I do too.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the next 3 years they have 3 movies consecutively coming out, 5, 6, and 7 a year apart. I guarantee.
I'm gonna see everyone.
I will too. But I guarantee it will be Transformers overload. Like, I think people are going to just have enough. Who are going to see those movies? I mean, beside you and me. But, like, those movies.
I mean, everybody, I guess. They're making billions of dollars. Everybody's going to see it. But I don't get it. I mean, they're so bad.
They're so bad.
We'll pay our $20.
We'll be there opening night.
I'll be there. Yeah, I'm going to see it. I'm going to pay my $20 and go see it. And it's like,
yeah,
I'm able. I'm helping the man.
I'll tell you one movie I'm not going to see. This is going on. No, I can't. I'm not going to start this conversation.
Don't start it.
What? I was going to start the Ghostbusters conversation. Man.
No, I won't see fucking way. They're not getting my book.
I don't think so. I heard the new song, and even though the song has nothing to do with the movie, I just have no need.
I'll hijack it. I'm going to pirate the hell out of it and watch it illegally, but I refuse to pay money.
I think I refuse to pay money on that.
Yeah, I'm boycotting it.
I'll see any nerdy movie, and this one, but I'm not going to get it. We won't get in this. So to wrap it up, Independence Day. Look, if you're into, go with your friends. You want to see some cool visuals. There's a couple laughs. It's for the most part pretty fun, but it's got some bad acting and bad characters.
It's got bad and good.
Yeah, it's fine.
Just see it if you're in a good mood.
Yeah,
if you're in a good, but if you're in a piss poor mood, had a bad day at work, broken action figure, you're gonna be critical on it.
Right.
But it's
fine.
It's fine.
I've seen worse.
Yeah, and I've seen better.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So until please subscribe, comment. Feel free to share.
Watching.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, and feel free to share your comments on whether you liked it or not. Until next time,
nerd out!